Before we get started, I just want everybody to know that this is a spoiler-free review. So if you haven't seen the movie, I highly advise that you do so. But if you haven't, again, you can watch this review without being spoiled or anything that's gonna happen. Which, by the way, this movie's awesome. But again, quick spoiler-free review. So when 2025 rolled around, right, I was in a spot where I was only excited for 3 movies. And those movies were the Superman movie, the Fantastic Four movie, and the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I had no real thoughts on the trailer for ThunderBolts. I thought that this was just Marvel's half attempt on making a Suicide Squad, and my relationship with Marvel actually has been pretty much plundering down on a very big spiral. I was like probably the last few fans who gave up on Marvel. Literally, any bad project, I always thought it's okay because, not every movie has to be a banger as long as we're leading to somewhere. And I just couldn't understand a lot of the decisions Marvel was making, especially with, them pretty much just throwing away Kang as a villain. And that actually hurt because, number one, Kang is a very interesting villain. He's also a Fantastic Four villain, so I knew that if they were going to do Kang, they probably had to do the Fantastic Four, even though it looks like they're doing the Fantastic Four without Kang. But it's like there are so many decisions Marvel has made in the past 5 years. It just feels like, someone else kind of needs to take over the ship a bit. And the main reason why I say this is because it's like the whole Kang situation easily could have been, you could have recasted Kang, honestly, and no one would bat an eye, especially since it's all about the multiverse. You can recast Kang. Fuck, I'll even play Kang, nigga. I'll do it for free. I would have done it for free, okay? But it's just, when getting excited for movies like this, the only reason why I was even excited for the Fantastic Four was because it's very obviously and explicitly been told that it takes place on a separate universe apart from the MCU, and that's the only reason why I was excited for it, apart from the fact that I just love the Fantastic Four. And it's because Marvel lately seems like they're just going on a directionalist journey. Like, it's called the Multiverse Saga, and I swear to God, it feels like it's just going all over the place. We didn't even know who the main villain of the saga was since Kang was taken out, and now Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom. And as much as I love Doctor Doom, and Doctor Doom's one of my favorite villains, it just feels like it's just a half-ass attempt of pivoting, because it seemed like the Multiverse Saga was supposed to lead to Kang, but because of the whole fact that they didn't want to recast an actor, which, by the way, is playing a character that could look different ways since it's the multiverse, it feels like we're going nowhere. But, I thought, hey, I like John Walker, I like Bucky, I like Yelena, I like Red Guardian, I should watch this movie, so I did. I watched the ThunderBolts, and this movie surprisingly was really good. I love this movie, actually, and for multiple reasons. Number one, the characters. All the characters are great. If you think John Walker did nothing wrong in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you're gonna love John Walker here. If you think John Walker was an asshole from the beginning, you're gonna love John Walker here. If you like Yelena, you're gonna love Yelena. It's like they dialed her up to 11. She's just awesome. If you like the Red Guardian, you're gonna love the Red Guardian. Again, dialed up to 11. He's just awesome. But what really surprised me was Sentry. Now, I might be in the minority here. I know this is a hot take, everybody. But the whole evil Superman trope, I actually like it. I do. Do I think it's overplayed a bit nowadays? Yeah, because there's like Homelander and there's Omni-Man, there's just this, that, and that. I like the evil Superman trope when it's used sparingly and it's actually interesting. Like, if it's just beyond the whole, well, if another person had these powers, he would be like this. Like, come on. Be a little bit more creative with it. Like, Homelander's, I give him a pass because it's like, I think he was like the originator of the whole, well, if another person had this, he'd be like that. But Sentry was interesting to me. I am gonna do a little bit of that tiny spoiler, but it's more about the fact that Sentry, like, this is just Sentry's character from the comics, so it's not really spoiling the film. If you don't know who Sentry is, like this is just basic, surface level stuff about Sentry. The thing I find interesting about Sentry is that he's evil Superman if he was schizophrenic. He's not technically schizophrenic, but like it's weird. It's weird because the whole void thing caught me off guard. And if you don't know what that means, again, spoiler free. I don't want to expand on what that means because I don't want anyone to be spoiled by the film. But the whole void character is awesome. I love Sentry. I love Bob. I love how they handled him. The one thing I did go into this film wondering was how they're going to beat Sentry, and the way they do it is actually interesting. And I think more Marvel films should tackle how to beat their villains other than I'm gonna fight him harder, I'm gonna punch him harder, yeah, that's gonna get the job done. If I just hit him harder, he'll eventually submit. It's like there are more than one ways to beat your opponent, and the way they did it here is awesome. I love it. I also love the whole message of the film. I love the theme of the film because the theme of this film was really personal to me. Actually, Bob is now my new favorite Marvel character because of how much I not only empathize with him, but how much I see myself with that character. Again, if you haven't seen the film, you might not understand what I'm saying, but if you have, then you might be getting the gist of what I'm trying to imply. But I do see myself a lot in Bob. I also see myself a lot in John Walker, but mainly Bob. I don't kill people. Well, you wouldn't know that. I never with the cops. But what I'm saying. Bob was awesome. I will make a spoiler review once I think most general audiences would have seen it. Also, finding out that the asterisk does mean something is actually kind of cool. What they did for the marketing of this film, I think they should do for more Marvel projects. I think you guys already understand what the asterisk means because Marvel will kind of spoil everybody who hasn't seen it yet. But the asterisk does mean something. So if you were able to steer out the way of what that means, it does mean something. It's really, really cool what they did for it, and I think that's cool. Also, okay, I will say this: the post-credit scenes, there are two. One is a goofy one, but the second one is interesting. I won't say what it is, but what I will say is what it implies is awesome. That's all I'll say. All I'll say is what this post-credit scene implies for future films of the Marvel franchise is amazing. And I can't wait. I literally cannot wait for Avengers Doomsday. I just can't. All right. This is the first time. I have to preface this. The first time I've been excited for a Marvel film, and while watching a Marvel film since Endgame. Actually, not since Endgame. I haven't been this excited for a Marvel film since Infinity War, because Infinity War got me excited for Endgame. This is getting me excited for two films. I won't say what the first one is because that's a spoiler, but the other one is Avengers Doomsday, and it is mwah. Okay, listen, whoever wrote this film, I didn't do my research. Whoever wrote this film, give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, you did amazing. Good job. And also good job to all the actors because it was great. Anyway, that's my non-spoiler review. This has been Isaiah the Yonko yapping in the mic, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.